All right, so I was supposed to move from this spot, so I am here on this beautiful beach in Punta Cana at the Melia Resort. And I've been laying here for quite some time, probably about 30 minutes or so. I don't think it's been an hour already, but probably about 30 minutes. Like the first 15 minutes, I had this gentleman come by and said it's $35 to rent it. I think that's for the day, which is really cheap because I thought it was free at first because I haven't seen anybody. But that's because the last time I was here was really early in the morning and I don't think anybody was here. And plus that was a weekday, it's now a weekend, so maybe they charge during the week. But anyhow, it's $35, so it's stupid cheap, and it comes with some fruit and champagne. But I did meet some other people that I knew, and we talked, and it was a good conversation because there were people that I didn't know as well, so I'm grateful for that. Hey, let's go!
So look, this is his first dream ship. Let's give him a big round of applause.
So we have this group chat going on, and I don't know who went on the excursion today because some people went on another excursion. They went back riding and horseback riding, which is cool and everything, and I thought about doing that, but since I'm just recovering still, and I tell you guys, I think on all the videos right now, I'm recovering from a tummy tuck. And I've still got some band-aids that I'm wearing. You can see I'm wearing a band-aid right there on my belly button just to keep it clean. But I got some other little band-aids that I have placed just to make sure everything is nice and sealed, where the incisions are still healing all the way. Because it's only been 6 weeks. So I don't want to overexert myself because this is only the 3rd day I haven't worn my compression garment. For 12 hours. So I'm supposed to take it off for 12 hours and then back on 12 hours. And I tell you what, I do feel bloated. I can't feel my stomach at all right now because it's swollen. I can feel right here, but more in the center here and here, that's all swollen feeling. So intense and very tense, like a thick piece of meat, or when you do a lot of crunches and your body just tenses up in the middle. And my back's a little like that too. My my back side right here in the center, it's feeling the same way. It's a combination between drinking alcohol, because I don't ever drink at home. But I've been here, everybody drinks pretty much. So I haven't been drinking much, but just up even this much.
The ingredients: tea, rye, and mint, syrup de gingerbread, and lemon juice.
So is it rye and what?
Mint, gingerbread,
and lemon.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Gracias.
Salud.
Thank you. Salud. What is this?
I just created.
Oh, I like passion fruit.
Yeah, passion fruit.
I do like passion fruit.
Strawberry.
Okay.
I just created for you.
It's beautiful.
You need a straw?
Probably not. I was gonna say. So, with that, and then all the salted stuff the last 2 nights. Between last night's dinner, they put soy sauce on my vegetables. I had them fry up for me, and it was just too much oil anyhow. So it was oily and soy saucy. It was good vegetables, I gotta admit. The vegetables were good, but it was just with the sauce and the oil, it kind of killed it for me.
Mi nombre es Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan!
Y seré su japonés negro de esta noche. Ay, que igual con tu restaurante Hokkaido. My name is Jackie Chan. Y I am the chef for tonight. Arigato. Arigato.
me.
Buddha.
Buddha.
Japanese.
Got it. Thank you.
So how'd you find but the vegetables were super fresh. So with that, and then this morning I got some raw fish, but the raw fish was salted.
Came over. I told Janet, I said, make sure he doesn't whack his head because I just whacked mine.
I still almost did.
I know. Oh, good, great.
That was.
And I put this like sauce on it that I thought was balsamic or like a vinaigrette. It was soy sauce. I was like, oh my God, all this salt. Ugh. And so I've been like very like holding in a lot of water. I feel like I'm bloated like with water retention. So, you know, just want to relax. I kind of just, you know, not worry about too much right now. Hold on 1 second. No, thank you. So they have people that come around that sell stuff and they show their goods and stuff. Oh, this one's a new one. The cooking utensils are humongous for one, and even if, okay, I gotta show you this. So they put out the inflatable thing for kids and stuff to go to, and then there's some people parasailing. So just be prepared to come to resorts with money. Like, bring shirt. I'm getting a little bit tense here. I put my leg down, like I'm laying flat. Like I put my leg down, and I just got like a singe of like a little bit of pain right there. Oh, I would pick my leg back up. It's actually feeling good for my leg to be down, so I'll just wait till it passes. Like I said, it's just because the bloatiness and all the movement yesterday. The boat wasn't bad at all for the movement. Got everything happening over here.
Okay, please. Looking forward. Are you ready? No. Are you ready? Yes or no? Are you ready? All right. I gotta get it from the top. I'm gonna be down there. The room is on fire! Yes. Everybody. Down. There you go. Down. Everybody now, put one hand in the air. One hand in the air. And we go from left to right. Everybody. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Everybody enjoy. Everybody. Left, right. Left, right.
Because I did a boat ride, and I went, what is that thing called? Snorkeling? I went snorkeling, and I had a boat ride, a snorkeling, got to see a monkey. It sat on my head. Mickey!
Okay. Change your pose.
Can you do it, Mickey here?
Yeah.
Man.
Hold on, I got a hair.
And Mickey in here?
Thanks.
No?
Okay.
I saw some macaws that I ended up getting pictures with. So again, you know, there's a lot of stuff to do, but everything you gotta pay for. My necklace I bought, and I bought this ring, which actually wasn't an impulse buy. Nothing was technically an impulse buy. You just got to be aware of like what you want to buy, and I kind of already knew what I was getting into coming here, because that there was gift shops the last time I was in Dominican Republic in December, so not quite a year ago, and they had these beautiful like beaded stones, and I love stones, guys. I don't think I've ever mentioned this on my YouTube channel, but I used to do stone jewelry for myself. I used to make stone jewelry, a little bit more eclectic than this, like different types of stones in similar colors and glass stones and stuff, but all natural stones, and like all natural like beading or wire I would do, and I would do my really cool designs and everything. But I kind of retired out of that because I wasn't interested in expanding it and selling it to people, at least not where I was at in life. So, you know, when I saw these, I wanted to buy it the last time I was here, but they were super expensive. They were in like a really nice gift shop, and I didn't actually expect to see them here. In fact, I'd forgotten all about them until a vendor on the beach was selling them, and I actually wanted to just get a ring because they had these cute rings that were like little different shapes and stuff, and I actually didn't want this one. They had like a little square one I really liked, but it was really big on my finger. And then I saw this one after I looked a bunch. They had some really other cool ones and cool designs, but this one means a lot to me because it reminds me of my youngest daughter that sees hearts everywhere when we're in nature, and it actually reminds me of her. It reminds me of Nadia. And this one actually reminds me of my older daughter, Delphine, because we got these together when she turned 17. She got a silver one, I got a gold one. So this is me and my daughter's ring. And see, look at this. You see how loose that is on my finger now? This morning, my fingers were swollen. Like, I couldn't even get this ring on my other finger that I usually wear it on my middle finger, on my other hand. It was too swollen. This is the only finger it could fit on. So look at that. Now my swelling went down a bit because it's not as tight as it was this morning. But again, it's because of the alcohol and all the salt retention. So I just gotta keep drinking water and it'll go down. And that's why I'm pretty much just like laying here right now, because I'm just waiting for my body to like dispel all that salt and alcohol and stuff, which is pretty much should be through my system now. At least the alcohol should be. The salt, no, because I had that salted fish this morning. But the alcohol should be out of my system because I haven't had any since, I don't know, I think it was like 10 o'clock yesterday. 10 o'clock p.m., not a.m. It should be out of my system, hopefully. Here. Soon. And it wasn't much, like I said, but a little bit goes a long way. Like little shots go a long way, so. Anyhow, other than that, I forgot what else I was going to say. I was going to say some other stuff. It's beautiful here. So quiet over here.
Like, and nobody spoke English, so it was very frustrating. Thank goodness we had Anna.
I actually felt like I was in Compton. I feel like I got dropped off in Compton.
Very close. Very close. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah, so I was supposed to pay for this apparently, like this spot. I don't know if it's because it's a weekend or what, but the last 2 times I laid out here, there was nobody out here. So I think it's just because, 1, it's a Saturday. 2, there's a lot of people at this time. Last 2 times I was here was early in the morning or late in the evening, and there was nobody out here. And plus it was a weekday. So I think that is the rules, basically. So I don't know. I can't tell you because I don't speak Spanish, and it's hard to understand exactly, you know, what's going on sometimes. No, Amina. Oh, yeah, you, not me. There's some guys behind me that are talking, but I don't know what they're saying because it's in Spanish. So I am going this way. I've got stuff I'm working on here.
Hey, madam, is the service the locker?
For the locker, yep. Oh, got it.
Outside showers?
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Outside showers.
Yes.
I like those things. They're so nice.
Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
Outside service the pool and the service the showers.
It's a hot tub?
No, it's the water pool.
Oh, okay.
Service the jacuzzi.
Okay. And outdoor showers?
Service the jacuzzi, the hot water.
Okay.
My leg therapist.
Oh, she's in the massage?
Yeah.
Hello. And then what is this one?
Yeah.
Is that where it's at? Oh, okay. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, you do nails too, and pedicure. I didn't know that. Okay. Oh goodness, I didn't know all that. All right. All right, I'll keep that in mind. I didn't know that because I just got my nails done. Yeah. Okay, this is gorgeous. Oh yeah, very pretty.
For the massage, for the 2 people.
Okay, yeah.
Outside showers.
Oh, so you can shower off afterwards. That's nice. You got a nice setup here. I gotta say, it's one of the nicest ones I've seen. And then, so every room has like its own little name?
Yes. The lady, this is service the room, the massage for the 1 person and the 2.
Next time I want to bring my older daughter, but her passport wasn't ready yet, so I had to take her back. And this is just like a relaxing area right here?
Yes, it's very large.
These are pretty. Oh, no, we made our way back. Oh, that was cool. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
What was your name?
My name is Cruz. Nice to
Cruz.
meet you.
Nice to meet you, Amina.
Nice to meet you.
When they're like, hey, you know, this. But anyhow, aside from that, why am I still laying here? I didn't pay for it. It's only $35, by the way. I know I already told you that, but it's super cheap. Like, you cannot get a cabana. I think that's what this thing's called. I was trying to remember what it's called. I was calling it like a bed lounge or beach lounger or something. It's a cabana. So you can't get a cabana anywhere in Miami for less than a few $100s. At the Fountain Blue, they vary in price depending on how busy they are and the demand. And last time I was there, they wanted $350. And I think the next day they wanted like $400. So again, it depends on the demand of like how many people were there, I think, and that day's rates. So you got to ask each day how much it is. So I found out what cost me so much money. 20, 27, 15, 12. Came to like 80 something dollars. 20, 32, what is that, 32, 40, $55? That's only $55. Where'd all the rest come in? What, they take a bonus? That's all I got. This, that, this, and this. That should have only been 47, 57, 62, 72. Oh, I guess so. All right, yeah, I guess that's right. Because that and that is 47. That's 57. That's 62. That's 74 plus tax. Yep, 80 something dollars. Lovely. I know there's another place in Miami that I was looking at the rates because I was thinking about doing like a day pass to go there. And what a day pass is just if you don't stay at the hotel, you can still use the facilities. So they have I think it's called a resort pass, resortpass.com or something like that. I haven't used it, so I can't give you a review on that. But I did see like an advertisement on it, and I was looking at the prices. So at let me think what it's called, the Good Times Hotel, their cabanas look like they rent for $1,000. Now, it might be a little bit cheaper during the weekdays, but it looks like on the weekends when they have like events and stuff happening there, then again, it's like $1,000, and it's only like for like 2 hours maximum. Here, he didn't tell me how long, but I have a feeling it's all day or all day until you leave, right? So again, total night and day price difference. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. So I was going to tell you about like the pricing on things, or when I was telling you about like the different vendors, and you know, literally you have to bring money here. There's like a little casino thing.
You made a fast decision.
Yeah, that was impulse decision.
I actually do that as an example.
That's an example.
The wheel, so.
As an example.
I swear to God,
That's how it happens.
All right, so
Here at this resort, there's vendors everywhere like these. Like literally, you just heard a little while ago, there's a vendor selling like wood products. There was another one that you saw earlier that was doing braids on the beach. And then there was, yesterday, there was the beaded people that had a bunch of beaded jewelry and some like smoke pipes, as well as they had hats. Like you'll see a hat one. I'll put a hat picture right here on my YouTube. So you can see what that looks like. A friend of mine bought a hat. I don't know, what time is it? 9? I don't know what to do with my hat that I got from Felicia right now. Let's check this thing out. That's a good hat. And actually, she said, I think somebody gave it to her. Anyhow, that's the hat picture. So there was hat vendors. There's people that sell like paintings. Not as good as mine. Mine are better. Here's my paintings. I'll put some pictures there on my paintings as well. So other than that, there's other vendors that sell pictures with the macaws. And again, I will put more references right here. So check the pictures and videos out that I like put right here. So they're the macaws and the monkeys. I I'm trying to think of what other vendors I saw yesterday. There was a lot. So again, there's probably a ton more I haven't seen, like, just being here. But I've only been here, like, 2 full days, I guess, now. And that's what I've seen in 2 full days. And like I said, I believe there's probably a ton more. There's also little shops up on the beach that you can walk in and buy stuff, too. So just be prepared. Like, you have to bring money, all right? And I wouldn't bring, like, a couple thousand. I would just bring a couple hundred. So this is their local drink, Mama Wana. And it's actually really good. Like, they give us shots of it here. And it's really, really good. And I don't know, like, if I could actually physically carry this stuff back. It says it's a duty-free shop, but I don't want to carry a bunch of stuff back with me, honestly. I'd rather just enjoy it while I'm here, type of thing. You know what I mean? The culture that you're in. Like, why bring everything back? You know, just bring the people here. That's what Dream Trips International is for. That's what traveling is all about. Experience new places by actually going there, not by bringing it back with you. Sure, you can share a little of it and share stories and stuff like that. But you know, it's different actually experiencing it than it is talking about it and sharing a glass than being at a bar and then be like, hey, try this. Let's do a shot of it together. I'll show you the little dance moves that go with it. There's like a whole little dance that goes with it. I'll try to get that on video for you guys.
Okay, we just take one out.
Gracias. Mama Juana.
I was like, where is it?
It smells good.
Okay, family.
All right, now.
Repeat for me. Arriba, en español. Español or English? Español. Arriba. Abajo. Cheers. Movimiento Cés.
It is Chuck.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ooh, that's strong.
So another thing they have is you can get chocolate made in Punta Cana. And this chocolate is actually really good. So I highly recommend getting chocolate in Punta Cana. Again, you know, this is something you should eat while you're here. Now, I have taken chocolate back home. Let me check this out. That's interesting. Oh, I've had these before. They're really sweet. You know, no big deal. So I only brought a couple hundred, so, you know, I could have some emergency money and some spending cash. So it's perfect for here. Like, you don't have to go crazy. Now, of course, if you're coming with your whole family, you might want to bring like 1,000 or 2,000 or something, depending on what year you watch this in. You know, maybe you're watching this 10 years in the future and $1,000 is like $100, right? So, you know, just be aware, bring some money so you can participate in, you know, buying stuff and supporting the economy here, as well as tipping. They do accept tips, okay? It's a sign of appreciation. Don't go crazy with the tips, though. Even just a little is a lot here. So I already knew I wanted these, and I bargained. You have to bargain, or you call negotiate, all right? So they wanted $100 for this, which is actually a decent price for good quality beads. Now, I have seen in bead shops when I used to buy beaded stuff for my own creations, they would go for about $40 to $60, depending on the quality of beads. These are really excellent, like A quality beads. So this would be like $60 to $80, just the bead chain to make other jewelry, not including the high quality rope or somebody actually making it to this length. For this length of beads, you probably need 2 strands. So we're saying like 160 just on the beads, not including the string, not including somebody professionally like putting it together and tying it, because this is like a professional like cinch braid in the knot in the back, so it cinches tighter, or you can loosen it by just pulling it and putting it up over your head. This is definitely worth $100, okay, in the States. So I knew, you know, hey, that's a decent price, but I just didn't want to pay $100. So I was just happy, honestly, with just the ring for $40. because he said 40. I thought it was a fair price for a handmade ring, and they make them here, and it definitely looks handmade, and it is sterling silver, and it is a real bead in there, and I was okay with that. Totally okay with that. I probably could have easily got it for $20 or $30, you know, just by negotiating. But he did, like, right when I said, okay, well, I got the idea on this, I was like, okay, thanks, you know, I think I'm just gonna get the ring. He was like, well, how much will you give me for both? And I said, well, you know, I only want to spend $60. And I was like, I don't know if you want to go that low on the necklace, because that means he's only getting $40 for the ring, $20 for the necklace. And he said yes, he'd do it for both of them for $60. So I actually got them for $60, which is cheaper than the pictures with the macaws cost. All right, so this is the pictures of the macaws, which are super cute, by the way. And I absolutely love these photos. And like I said, for the YouTube channel, they'll be here for like social media clips. I'm sorry, you have to check out my YouTube channel. So that's amina.media, M-E-D-I-A. And by the time you watch this, I might change that up. But anyhow, it's amina.media. Or just go to YouTube and type in my name. All right, so that is that. So I thought, you know, the photos were pretty expensive, but some photographers are expensive, and you've got to be, you know, understanding that's probably going to run anywhere from like $200 to $1,000 for good professional photography. And you're just going to have a budget for that if you want good quality photos on your trips. And I knew, you know, me, for what I do and where I'm going with my life and my content and my business and promotions and PR and everything, I want good quality photos for magazines, for like professional covers, for news, for press release and all that stuff. So I was willing to pay for those photos that I showed you. That cost me $80. So again, I got these two things for $60. Oops, I hit the off button. Sorry about that, guys. So again, for these two pieces, the ring and the necklace, $60, and for the pictures, $80. I think it's a great price, like in general. And then what else did I buy? I bought something else too. Oh, somebody needed some sunglasses, so I lent them $20. I don't know if I'm ever going to see that $20 again. At least a decent pair?
Perfect. Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah, I can't go outside.
I've got some sunglasses in my bag, but they're not. I was gonna lend you those, but they look like girls' glasses, so I'm like, nah, I don't think we're gonna want to go all.
You pull it off.
I mean, they're kind of like shades, like, you know, they got a girl shade. I know. I thought about that. I was like, well, he just used mine, but I'm thinking it probably won't look good. But we'll see. Let's see. This is why I don't like lending money, especially when I don't have like somewhere to easily get more money. I mean, I don't want it in pesos. Like the ATM here pays you in pesos, so I don't even want to spend over my budget, honestly, because I brought, like I said, a limited amount of cash, and I really don't want to spend over that. So again, it's not all about buying stuff where you go. I want to be here for the experiences, not for a bunch of stuff. All right, again, and you've got to make that decision. What do you want in your life? Where are you going? For me, the photos, I know I'm going to definitely use. The jewelry is something that I just like, that I don't really own too much jewelry anyhow. So for me, you know, that was like a splurge for that. But all in all, you know, I'm happy with what I got. You got to make a decision on where you want to spend your money. Do you want to spend it on more experiences? Do you want to spend it on stuff? Do you want to spend it on collectibles for your house? You know, and then support your community, you know, or support the community where you go. All right, but you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to buy a whole bunch of stuff. All right, or you don't have to buy anything at all. You can just enjoy the water and enjoy your family and friends and do some like cool things like that, like parasailing. It turned off.
Not everybody, just the singer.
It's just a singer. You don't have to buy a whole bunch of stuff. All right, or you don't have to buy anything at all. You can just enjoy the water and enjoy your family and friends and do some like cool things like that, like parasailing, or you could jet ski, or rent a boat, or you could go. Spend your day at the spa or the sauna, or get a facial done. I don't think they do nails here, but I got my nails done before I came. Now, look at these. Aren't they cool? They're actually pink glitter with gold glitter on top. Now these I didn't do, but I did shape them better because the shape was awful. They were very square. I rounded them and then filed them into a round shape, so a million times better. And then my toes I did, actually. I found some gel that was similar color. It's not the same. It's definitely darker. It looked lighter in the bottle, but it's definitely a shade darker, or a couple of shades darker. And then I found the same exact, like, sparkles. So those sparkles are pretty much the same. They look a little bit bigger now that I'm looking at it, but it might just because they're on my toes. But again, very similar. The paint, like I said, it's a little bit darker on my toes, but I ended up finding a match. Now this is kind of rare because these are dip, like you actually dip it in like a powder, and the other ones are just acrylic, just regular acrylic. So I was kind of surprised I actually found it, like a matching. But that's cool. So I've got some notifications coming up on my phone from the group of people that are with the Dream Trips crew. So I'm going to see what they're up to, see where they're at, and then probably head over to the pool, and then maybe to the sauna and do some kickboxing. So I was teaching some kickboxing. I'll show you a little video here on the kickboxing. In fact, we can move these, and then you can have a nicer background to see them. Sorry for my bottle of water thing. I didn't bring a container this time because I didn't feel like carrying around a container this time, a reusable water thing. But I just didn't feel like carrying a bunch of stuff, so I packed everything in my book bag. So I'll do a whole other video about that. You'll see, you've probably already seen that actually. I'll just link it here on the video for that. So you see that you can actually fit a lot in a book bag. Other than that, guys, I'll see you a little bit later. Take care and have an amazing day, amazing weekend. If you want to find out more about this lifestyle and the Dream Trips experience, the Dream Trips life, and how you can earn money while traveling, go ahead and check out the details in the description below and the comment box below. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care.
So I have one question for you, Jenna Lee Rossborough.